encumber the situation, free both audience and performer from the stylistic expectations and egocentric demands of their relationship, using only my body and my voice in orchestrated sound and movement while trying to keep a straight face. I performed Seems to Me at PS 122 in New York City in September 1985. I was alone on stage representing myself. The audience sat on chairs or stood on feet during the performance. A soundtrack of silence played throughout, increasing in intensity near the end. The set was a microphone and a chair, representing art history. I was dressed in a performance costume made entirely out of found materials. The shirt was made from pieces of shirts found on the streets of Seattle from June 1983 to August 1984, while I was doing a 14-month performance as a performance artist. The necktie was woven from fur shed by my cat Bunny over the course of 5 years. The shoes were some shoes that I had. Pants by Calvin Klein. I had made my face up to look like Thor, the Norwegian god of thunder. I had made my face up to look like I knew what I was doing. I approached the stage from the left, the liberal side. To the audience, this would be right. Just like the stage, as mirror, deliberately confuses us, implies the opposite. I repeated a sequence of abstracted gestures meant to evoke feelings of loss, searching, longing. In part 2, I used the chair as if it were the president's face. I leaned forward as if the mere mention of the president lends some kind of political correctness to this thing. I invited the audience through a series of alternating sounds and silences to ignore her attempts at redefining my actions and to let what seems to be. Then I laid myself down on the floor for 15 minutes. But I jump up suddenly, thwarting their expectations and changing the verb tense. Without really meaning to, I answer the question of values. That is, I value the question of answers. I question the value of answers. At some point, naturally, it gets personal. I fear that I'm only trying to work out my own problems. The conflicting forces of good and evil and well-meaning are waging a battle within my clothes. Sensing that I still have a minute left, I cover myself in blood and goat intestines and hope that it means something to somebody. Failing that, I spend the rest of the time trying to grab a hold of the purpose, some purpose, any purpose, and wave it like a flag, and try to remember how it all began. 30 years ago, a simpler time, fewer choices, no doubts, just warmth, beating hearts, rushing blood, kicking, swimming, kicking, imagining, seeming to be ready.